What is up, you heathens and demons? Welcome back to the Raging Atheist. I'm your boy Nakasuchi, and today we're going to take the spiritual test that Ashley here told us we should take if we're doubting God. Somebody recommended that I should take that test, and that's what I'm going to do right here. So we're on Coffee and Bible Times channel here. Right here's a little link to the spiritual pathways test. Let's do this. Spiritual pathways assessment. Spiritual pathways. Rate each statement on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the least true and 5 being the most true. I feel closest to God when I'm surrounded by what He has made, the mountains, the forest, or the sea. We'll go 1. I enjoy attending a high church service with incense and formal communion, or Eucharist. We'll go 1. And they really should have a 0 or a negative, like 20 button. The words tradition and history appeal to me. Yeah, we'll go 5. I would enjoy taking an overnight retreat by myself at a monastery where I could spend time alone in a small room, or praying to God and studying His Word. Really need that negative 20 button. I went 1. I wish I could awaken the church from its apathy. What does apathy mean? Does that mean like you want to awaken the church and make it more biblical and like go back to like burning atheists at the stakes, you know, accusing women of witchcraft and you know, like sacrificing cattle to Yahweh? Like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna go 1. Wish we had a negative 20. I feel closest to God when I see Him in the needy, the poor, the sick, and the imprisoned, and I am able to serve others. Never feel close to God. We really need a negative button. Like, how long? This test is long. God is exciting. We should be excited about worshiping Him. I don't understand how some Christians say they love God and then act like being at church is like being at a funeral. God's not exciting. I mean, maybe He would be exciting if He was here ever and showed Himself and proved Himself. I could be excited about that. You know, I could be really excited that I have a raping, murdering, child-killing God, but at least I know He's real. The words lover, intimacy, and heart appeal to me. Yeah, I mean, I like lover and intimacy. I mean, they appeal to me, but I want to say like they're words that like means everything to me, so we'll go with 3. I feel close to God when I participate in hours of uninterrupted study time, reading God's Word or Christian books. Oh, I really need that negative button. 1. I feel cut off if I have to spend too much time indoors listening to speakers or singing songs. Being outside helps me connect with God. 1. I have difficulty worshiping in a church building that is plain and lacks grandeur and majesty. I have difficulty worshiping through second-rate Christian art or music. 1. Wait. I got 1. I would enjoy participating in a formal liturgy or prayer book service, developing symbols that I can place in my car, home, or office, and developing a Christian calendar for our family to follow. 1. I would enjoy taking a short vow of silence or simplifying my life. 1. Negative. Need a negative number. Everybody knows Raging Atheist ain't gonna shut up. I connect with God best by cooperating with Him and standing up for His justice, by writing to government officials, urging people to vote, or becoming familiar with current events. I do that shit, but I don't do it to connect with God, so 1. I'm bothered by Christians that spend time singing songs while a sick neighbor goes without a hot meal or a family in need doesn't get help fixing their car. Yeah, I could agree with that. Yeah, that bothers me. 5. Hypocrites. The words celebration and joy appeal to me. I mean, yeah, they appeal to me, I guess. We'll go 5. I mean, Those are weird questions when they ask if these words appeal to you. I enjoy having 30 minutes of uninterrupted time a day to sit in quiet prayer and enjoy God's presence. 1. I spend more money on Christian books than on Christian music. I don't spend any money on any of it, so 1. I prefer to worship God by spending an hour beside a small brook than by participating in a church service. 1. I mean, I guess they're not making this test towards atheists. The words sensuous, colorful, and aromatic appeal to me. We'll go like 2. I would enjoy developing a personal rule or ritual of prayer. 1. Where's the negatives at? I feel closest to God when I'm alone and there's nothing to distract me from focusing on his presence. 1. I get frustrated when Christians are apathetic. I want to drop everything to help the church overcome its apathy. 1. The words service and compassion appeal to me. Yeah. We'll go 4. I would enjoy attending a workshop on learning to worship through dance or attending several worship sessions with contemporary music. I expect God moves in unexpected ways when we worship him. 1. When I think of God, I think of love, friendship, and adoration. 1. We need a negative. I think of hatred. I think of mass murder. I think of impossible rules. I connect with God best when I learn something new about him. My mind needs to be stimulated. It's very important to me that I know exactly what I believe. I don't connect with God, so 1. If I could escape to a garden to pray on a cold day, walk through a park on a warm day, or take a trip by myself to the mountains, I would be happy. All right. If I could escape to a garden to pray on a cold day, walk through a park on a warm day, or take a trip by myself to the mountains, I would be happy. I would, but I wouldn't pray. But I'm going to go ahead and go 5 because that sounds awesome. I just wouldn't pray. I would enjoy using drawing, exercise, or art to improve my prayer life. 1. I feel closest to God when I'm participating in a familiar form of worship that has memories dating back to my childhood rituals and traditions move me. 1, don't like my childhood memories of going to church and being bored and stuck there and not being able to leave. Don't like being preached to about hell. I would describe my faith as more internal than external. Like I don't have faith. Yeah, 1. The words courageous, confrontation, and social activism appeal to me. 5. I sense God's power when I am counseling a friend who has lost a job, preparing meals. I don't sense God's power. I spend more money on Christian music than on Christian books. Didn't you already ask me this fucking questions? 1. I would rather be alone with God, contemplating who he is, than participating in a formal liturgy or being distracted by a walk outside. I would not rather be alone with God. I get frustrated with the church focuses too much on feelings and spiritual experience. I want to understand the Christian faith and have proper doctrine. I don't go to church. 1. Seeing God's beauty in nature is more moving to me than understanding new concepts, participating in a formal religious service, or participating in social causes. I don't see God's beauty. 1. I feel closest to God when I'm in an environment that allows my senses to come alive, when I can see, smell, and hear his majesty. Never feel close to God. Christianity is a corporate faith. Most of our worship should have a corporate expression. What does that mean, it's a corporate faith? 1, I'm just going to answer 1, but I really don't even understand what they're saying there. Sounds like a really stupid question. Why is it a corporate faith? It's a stupid faith. I would call it a stupid faith. The words silence, solitude, and discipline appeal to me. I like silence, I like solitude, and I like discipline. We'll go 5. Activities like confronting a social evil or volunteering for a political campaign are important to me. We'll do 5. I would rather nurse someone to health or help someone repair their house than teach an adult Sunday school class, go on a prayer and fasting retreat, or take a lonely walk in the woods. 5. I connect with God best when I'm able to worship. I don't connect with God. 1. The most difficult times in my faith are when I can't feel God's presence. 1, I don't have faith. The words concept and truth appeal to me. 5. All right, next. I actually got scores, guys. So if you can see this, my highest score would be an activist. Activists draw near to God through bringing about social change. Your test failed because I don't draw near to God to bring social change. Bringing social change is, to me, getting farther away from God. But then I got, or no, actually, that's not even my highest. My highest is 16, caregiver. Caregivers draw near to God through caring for and serving others. I don't draw near to God, but I do care for and I try to serve others. And then I got that 13. And then I got a bunch of 9s. Naturalists, traditionalists, enthusiast, intellectual, ascetic. Got a 7, contemplative. And I got a 6 for sensate. Sensators draw near to God through the senses. What the fuck is, that's fucking weird. So this is the stupid test that Coffee and Bible Time is recommending people take if they're doubting God. And it's a stupid fucking test. What's up, guys? If you like my video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Share me on your social media. Comment in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button. Watch what's next. Watch what YouTube recommends for you. Tell all your friends how crazy Nakasuchi is. I'll see you soon.